Hey, how are you doing? This has been a big episode in the making, in the background. For about 10 years now, this has been going on. Do you want to explain?
No. What?
Okay.
Yeah. What's
What number episode is this?
I think it's 25?
Exactly.
I don't know what energy you're bringing into this.
Stay tuned to the end to figure out why this is such a big deal.
Okay, we'll see, I guess. We'll see.
Oh, I guess you'll see too.
Well, I guess I will. We're recording this on Monday, the 24th of August. We're recording early.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is an early time. Okay, I have a few topics this week. I kind of thought it was a slow week until I actually looked at it. I guess I'll lead off with the big one that isn't really news yet.
Okay.
Gamescom is kicking off today. Well, tomorrow, really. But when this goes out, it's today. Tuesday the 25th. There's some interesting stuff that's going to be there. We know Xbox are going to be there. Probably giving some hints as to their next hardware thing. You know what I mean? Nvidia is going to be there because, we love AI. We love AI. Use more water. Use more water. We need more data centers. We need more data centers. I cannot believe there hasn't been a rebellion against AI, a meaningful one.
No, because for general people, it just makes life a lot easier because they're so lazy.
I don't think it's like that anymore.
It's making people lazier.
It is making people lazier. But how is there not dudes who have nothing to live for, that recognize they have nothing to live for, that are throwing Molotov cocktails at data center sites? I don't know. I don't understand that. And I don't know. It's but the construction workers, well, no, they're not victims. They're getting paid, They'll be victims eventually, but right now it's they're taking the soup. You know what I mean? Anyway, Alien Isolation 2 is going to be playable at Gamescom. We know that as well, So that's interesting. And there's going to be new stuff announced and stuff like that. It's running Tuesday through Wednesday. There is a piece of news that is attached to that as well because I spoke about Xbox's hardware. So I think this is interesting, right? So it's Xbox's 25th anniversary this year, right? So they're doing a translucent green Xbox Series X, right? To kind of commemorate things because that was Xbox's old original.
How many Xbox have there? Was it just Xbox 360 in this one?
No. So there was the Xbox in 2000, right? Which is kind of what this one is being released in the style of. Then the 360, then the One.
Ah, yes.
Then technically that generation was longer because of COVID and stuff. So, So then they had the One X, which was an enhanced version of the One, but could still run the same games. So it wasn't a different generation, but it was a 0.5. And then they had the S and the X. And the S is the lower performance model.
Why are they naming them so weird?
I don't know.
Why was the Xbox 360 called 360? Was there a reason for that?
It just kind of sounded good at the time. Sounded sci-fi. Console needs to. The One, that sounds very sci-fi because sci-fi was gone very minimalism, And the Series X and the Series S, I always thought sounded like rockets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The S is not a rocket, and they've more or less stopped making the S because it just can't power games anymore. But on that note, how much do you think this X25 limited edition Series X costs in euro?
1,000 euro. 999.
No.
More or less.
I'm going to let you decide.
1,200.
No. It's 899.99.
Ah.
That's a ridiculous amount of money for a console. It's I know RAM is expensive because AI is taking it up, and graphics cards are expensive. But you can still buy a PC that is better for that money in 20 minutes of work. You know what I mean? I just thought that was insane. That is just crazy. And don't get me wrong, it looks cool. And the standard Series X is $799, but it's just Jesus,
PS6 is definitely going to be 1,000 quid when that comes out.
I think that the next series of consoles is going to break the market.
Yeah.
Because are you going to be able to afford a PS6?
I probably won't buy one. I didn't get a PS5 when it came out.
You haven't even bought a Switch 2.
No.
Yeah. So, and I would say Nintendo is your primary thing.
It depends. Yeah.
Yeah, it's rough. It's rough out there.
Well, I have a Switch and a PlayStation. And when I was younger, I had a DS, a Wii, and then I had an Xbox and a PlayStation. Now, that makes me sound really, really spoiled, but I wasn't.
No,
right?
I mean, it was the same in my house, you know.
But that was between me and my brother and stuff as well.
I went through 2 Xboxes as well, 2 Xbox 360s.
And then I had a Switch and a PS4, and then I never really played the PS4. And then I was just on Switch, and then I bought a PlayStation 5. And I reckon when the next generation comes out, I'll just be down to one. I'll just pick Switch 2.
Yeah, how do you feel about like physical media ending in PlayStations?
I don't like it, man.
Yeah.
I like having my discs. Because even someone was over the last day and I have a little rack with my games.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, you play this? I was like, yeah. Or like with the DVDs. So
Yeah.
like, oh, you watch this and stuff. I actually have someone I know now and they never bought DVDs. They're like, why would you buy DVDs? It's all on streaming. And they did like a little display and they started buying a load of DVDs. And they're like, I see where you get them. But also as well, if like the internet goes, man.
Yep.
the internet went there a while ago. We had power outage or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, not a Wi-Fi thing. And then people were like, oh, we'll watch a movie. Oh, you can't. You need the internet. I was like, would you believe I have about 1,000 DVDs in the loft? Like,
Yeah.
So we watched, I can't remember what I watched, but yeah, I had the DVD.
Wow, how did DVD player pull that out?
No, I just put it in the PlayStation.
Yeah, see, but your next PlayStation won't have a disc drive, so
That's true, yeah.
like this is Sony invented Blu-ray, and now they're phasing it
My
out.
dad keeps that portable DVD player on him at all times, and he whips out the portable DVD player.
Because he's a smart man. Have you heard about the GTA 6 situation?
No, I seen like a leak or something. It was like footage from the strip club, and I was like, I don't care.
Okay, so let me tell you about this because you're gonna find this really funny then, because you're pro keeping the discs, which I think everyone in their right mind is, right? So
Is it Wolverine? There's a game coming out, and it's purely on disc or something. I seen.
that's
I don't know if
Wolverine.
it's- Yeah.
That's Wolverine. We're gonna get into Wolverine.
Okay.
I think there's something funny going on with that. Actually, let me just get into the Wolverine thing first, since you brought it up, right? So, like, Wolverine previews happened behind the scenes for reviewers.
Yeah.
They are really disappointed.
Well, like the gameplay doesn't look fantastic.
No, it looks really bad.
Yeah.
Like, and it's exactly what I feared it would be. So
I was going to play
main one
it
I watched
until I seen the gameplay.
Have you heard of Skill Up?
No.
Skill Up is kind of the new de facto. Everyone goes to him. He's the Jeremy Johns, the Chris Stockman of games right now.
Okay.
Right? He's an Australian guy. He's so considerate. His reviews are all like 40 minutes long, but they come out the second the embargo drops. So they're super in-depth, but not like an analysis. It's just like, this is everything that the game offers. He does it by like story, gameplay, audio, like all that kind of stuff. He'll rate all that stuff. And he will tell you exactly how he feels about the game. And he kind of rose to prominence a lot of the time for when Destiny 2 was big in the zeitgeist. If an expansion dropped, he would have it out really fast. You obviously can't get that early because it has to go live for everyone at the same time. But he would have it out really fast while juggling releases from other games. And he would be like, this expansion is good or it's not. And he would not afraid, unlike a lot of people, because sometimes you would get invited to Bungie if you were nice to them in a review to play the next one early. He wouldn't do that. Just never did that. Every expansion he reviewed was mixed. And he was one of the very few people that was like, yeah, they're either doing a good job, but they've done it in the wrong way, or like blah, blah. So he rose to a lot of fame during then. But now there's no Destiny, so he's just a reviewer. He was basically saying that this game has a really interesting story.
Yeah,
and
the story looks interesting.
He's a massive X-Men fan. Like, he loves it. And like, he knew about things during this preview that I didn't know about.
Okay.
Like X-Men, you know? Like Troy Baker's playing a villain that I don't think has been adapted before.
Okay.
That's all I know about that.
Oh, I think.
You know,
that villain.
Yeah.
If it's who I think of, that's who Adam Driver's going to play.
Ooh, they didn't have the same name, but he might be turning into the
Troy
same
Baker's
thing.
character?
Do you want to look it up?
Yeah.
Troy Baker,
okay.
Marvel Wolverine character. But
because that character has different names in the comics, but I think it's.
oh,
I'll just look
okay,
it up.
okay,
I'll tell you.
Okay. Interesting. It could well be. I'll vamp for time for you. Hey, audience, what's going on? We're recording this early. It still feels strange, but you know what? We're doing it. We're here.
Yeah, he is.
Is? Okay.
Yeah.
So it's, what we say? I mean, why not, right? I mean,
Yeah.
It's Mr. Sinister.
Mr. Sinister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
That's Adam Driver's character in the movie.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. So, like,
Also, fun fact, we'll talk about it when we talk about the movies. But
Yeah.
you watched Logan, didn't you?
yeah.
Do you know the guy, like, not Boyd Holbrook's character? The guy he's, like, working for in Logan.
Yeah.
They never really say his name.
But it's meant to be him?
it was implied it was going to be him if they were going to do more movies.
Right. Okay.
But, yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
So
and that something else with the New Mutants, but
he said it's his favorite version of Sabretooth he's ever seen.
Yeah, he looks
because
cool.
he's not dumb.
Yeah.
And like, oh man, we're gonna talk about it. We were rewatching the X-Men movies.
Yeah.
I really don't like that version of Sabretooth at all. Like, I don't fuck with it.
You didn't watch in X-Men 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I
don't mind the one in X-Men Origins Wolverine. Lee Travers one.
I remember that better. I'm just not sure will I actually like get there. You know, when I'm not sure if I'll watch that film. But yeah, oh man, in X1, I did not fuck with that way that character.
He's just
was
a henchman. Like.
Yeah, it's really bad. But and he's dumb.
He's really dumb.
And like Sabretooth has too much aggression, but it's not to the point of the caricature that it is in, like, you know. Anyway, whatever. It's a really good version of Sabretooth. Mystique is awesome, right? I think it's weird that, like, when she untransforms, she's always wearing a jumpsuit. Like, they're really afraid to have her naked, which is sort of like the point, you know? Like, I don't know. To me, it's like, you know, to see how weird she is and that she was so rejected for it, and then you put her in clothes. I don't know. I know they played with it in First Class, but not as much as they're doing here. Anyway,
in First Class, it's part of the point.
But like it's cool, and it's like it's jumping. The game is jumping back is in two time periods, and it's jumping back and forth between like Logan and Jean Grey doing something.
Yeah, that's not my favorite.
And the X Team,
Team X,
because
the X-Men aren't established yet.
Exactly. It's like when they're still like sort of government adjacent, like, you know, kind of like First Class sort of does briefly, but yeah. Anyway,
see, I want to play it for the story, but then I look at the gameplay, I'm like.
This was the thing, right? Is he was like, so they were also allowed to play one boss fight. He's not sure where in the game it's from. They weren't allowed.
I've seen clips of a Sentinel boss fight.
It's a Sentinel prototype, and it doesn't look like the rest of the game.
Yeah,
like it looks. He like the way he described it was he was like it like, or he didn't describe it like this, but he implied like it really looks like they knew the gameplay was boring and they've added these bosses in last minute. Because they don't look like they were made by designed by the same people. And when you see the 40 seconds of like gameplay footage they released of that boss fight, like, no, it doesn't.
Yeah, I seen it.
Do you know what the boss fight mechanic is?
No. I seen just little clips, like I didn't watch the whole.
I think it's insane. Look, I had my complaints with the Spider-Man games. I felt like they were a little boring gameplay-wise for me. But Spider-Man does have tools in his toolkit to mix up pressing square.
With the Spider-Man
this game
games,
doesn't.
I replayed it last year. I played all the DLC and I played Miles Morales and I got the Platinum Trophy. I started replaying Spider-Man 2 now. So,
yeah.
But I can talk about that.
You're enjoying them though, yeah?
Oh, I like them, yeah.
Yeah.
I did find that when I wanted 100% the Spider-Man game when I was doing the DLC and you have like all the upgrades, I was like, this is just getting a little bit repetitive.
Yeah.
But
yeah. So,
but the swinging makes you feel like Spider-Man.
Well, it does. But we'll get into that because I actually want to bring Spider-Man back up for another part of the gameplay thing he talked about, right? But first, I'll talk about the combat. It's literally just press square simulator.
Yeah, it's like press square and L1 jumps.
Yeah, and it's kind of like, dude, you know, like, what are we doing?
Interactive film.
Yeah, and like, not that interactive. He was describing it as like, he was like, look, like, there's times where the cinematography is like so gorgeous, you know, and what's going on is so interesting. And then the door opens and it's a bunch of goons and I have to absolutely stop engaging with the game on any cerebral level whatsoever. But like that really hurts me because
it's a
like,
tough one when you're making Wolverine though, 'cause what else can you do? Like
so
when he can't die,
I have loads of ideas. That's my problem, right? But the next thing they said was, right, because you got to talk to the game director, right, and interview him, right, while he was there, not recorded, but talk to him. He asked him like, look, like there's some strange things in this game to me about like some of your choices. Like, how hard was it to kind of unplug from like the Spider-Man like development like thing mindset and go into this? And they were like, well, the first thing we decided was that traversal, like how you engage with moving about the world, is not an important part of who Wolverine is. And I was screaming at my screen. Like, yes, it is. Like, also, like, there's a rage system. He should run on all fours when he's at max rage.
Yeah.
Like, stuff like that is like lifted from the cartoons and whatever, you know? Like, and also, like, wall climbing.
He has the claws.
Wall climbing is the first thing that came to my mind because he does it all the time. Claw in, like ice picks.
There's a nice little thing in you didn't watch the Wolverine when you were watching, no?
I've seen that movie once before, but not
when he's coming out of the pit at the start, and he's like crawling up the wall. He's using his hands, but then he comes to a point, he just like sticks the claws in, and so he can reach something else.
Yeah,
like small things,
like cool things like that, And it's like, you can make it even more interesting because also like the wall could be breaking as you're doing it because you're adamantium. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like you can't go back down the same way. So if you're doing stealth, that would make it so much more interesting. I didn't see any stealth sections either when I was in the thing. I think they are there.
You could definitely do stealth Wolverine. His senses and stuff. You could
exactly,
do
I didn't see any like sense.
Have you played the Arkham games?
No, but I know which your sense.
The detective
it's similar thing. Like, yeah, exactly. He should be able to do that with his nose and stuff.
Yeah.
But I like that's the thing is that like we have just talked for 3 minutes about what mechanics you can do, and we've come up with infinitely more than Insomniac have managed to implement in the game.
Yeah.
And also, they said there's no traversal system, right? So then he got to this area, which is kind of like, I don't know if it's Shanghai, but it kind of looks like Shanghai, right? Like in the 80s or whatever. And he's walking around there. And I think this is the time period when he's with Jean. But because he's wearing the same outfit as like it's like his Hawaiian shirt fit. You know what I mean? He's walking around the city. And then there's this like Doctor Strange ass portal. So he walks in and it seamlessly transitions to like a different environment. Now it's like a building, a factory, like. Guess what you have to do?
What?
Race someone. Follow someone. So hold on. But traversal's not important to the character.
Interesting.
What a strange choice.
They actually do the Doctor Strange portal. There's a sequence in Spider-Man 2 where you're like chasing someone.
Yeah.
But someone has stolen an artifact from Doctor Strange and they're going through like strange portals. So you're like running them and next thing you're on a beach. And it's really cool. It's
probably the same tech.
It probably
I would imagine. But yeah, he's like, look, I'm going to be honest, guys. Like, I hope this game surprises me. I didn't get to look at all of the skill tree. But right now where I'm sitting, I'm worried.
Yeah.
I'm not worried that this game will be hated. I'm worried that this game will bore people. Like, they'll pick it up and they'll go, that was awesome, but they won't actually finish it. Because, like, it is definitely... Like,
but if you want to
I'm not trying to say that they're not real games, but they have attached themselves to a very casual crowd.
But if you want to make a story-based movie game, why don't you just do Telltale's though?
Right.
Yeah.
You didn't actually have to do all that combat stuff. You know, so like,
because the Telltale Batman games are fire.
This brings me back to my theory, right? They're putting it all on disc.
Yeah.
So you could technically, I don't know if you can actually play it offline, but the game is loaded onto the disc, right? I think that Sony watched how this game was moving, right?
And they made the disc thing there.
To throw it out as a sacrificial lamb, because if it doesn't sell, well, you can go, well, we tried, guys, but guys clearly don't want it.
Yeah.
That's what I think is going on. I think it's like a honeypot thing. Now, so I'm worried about Wolverine. I think I'll be honest, I know we're close to release date. I think they should delay it. I think they need to delay it. From what I saw, like, it looks finished, but it doesn't look like it's going to be good.
Like, I was going to play it, and then I seen the gameplay. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to engage with that. But no, I kind of want, like, story stuff seems interesting. So
I think it's a watch it on YouTube game.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. You could
all
just watch
cutscenes, 4K, 60 FPS, Unfortunately, I know that sucks, but like,
well, I
think I'll have the same experience either way.
I have a cousin who's going to get it, and when he's done, I might just play it.
Yeah, that's so fair, yeah.
Like, if I didn't know someone get, I probably wouldn't pay for it just based on gameplay.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be like €80 or whatever.
Yeah.
So. Speaking of games being too expensive, let's get back to why I started this whole tangent. So, GTA 6 is in the hands of a man named CyberLeaks, or a group called CyberLeaks, or a woman called CyberLeaks. We're not sure. But they said they had the game. Rockstar had to respond, and we're like, guys, they're full of shit. No, they don't. They replied, CyberLeaks replied to like the tweet or whatever, right? With in-engine footage of them shooting their own name into the wall in the game. And Rockstar just went silent. And then CyberLeaks said, hey, put the game on the disc and we won't leak. Because we have the fully playable build in our hands right now. And we've ported it to PC, which it's not even coming out on.
Oh, man.
They're holding it hostage.
Damn.
That is cold and cool. People are like, oh, we can't encourage piracy. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. That's the coolest shit in the world. I'm not saying I'm going to do it. I don't care about Rockstar.
It's kind of similar to the Avatar
bad
movie
games.
where he was like, put it in cinemas or I'm going to drop it.
I love that we're seeing some terrorism against these corporations. I love it. I love it. I love it. Rockstar, you deserve this. All you people working on the game, you deserve this. All you big suits at Rockstar, you deserve this. It's awesome. So that's the situation.
But even when you think about, like, I know everyone has Wi-Fi now. When we were kids, not everyone had Wi-Fi to play online.
No.
I had a lot of games I couldn't play online.
I remember it taking me hours to download Minecraft, which is like 100 megabytes to install. You know,
but like,
or
even
if
your Wi-Fi is slower, your Wi-Fi goes.
Yeah.
Stupid, like.
Yeah, man. No, I know. Do you remember trying to run Minecraft on the home laptop?
Yeah. That's the first time I ever played Minecraft.
Yeah. And I remember like the whole thing sounding like it would take off. Yeah. Definitely break the laptop.
It was €12 at the time.
Oh my God, it was.
Yeah.
I remember it was 15 when it came out on Xbox.
I actually think
those years
out of
later.
every game that's ever been made, that's probably the best value for money you could ever get because there's just limitless potential.
I think it's up there. I've actually went back and started playing it recently. How's your Spider-Man replay been treating you?
I remember during I only started yesterday. It's fine. Like, whatever. I was going to do New Game Plus to get the trophy, but I don't like New Game Plus because you just have so many upgrades. It
kind of kills the.
It gets boring because you have no challenge, and I'm playing on like the hardest difficulty.
Oh yeah, sorry. Back to Wolverine 1 second. Do you know the way there was missions that even though they weren't very good, you played as Mary Jane in Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was like, "Where's the Mystique mission?" Where I just have an assault rifle, but I have like social camouflage and stuff like that to get into a facility to open it up for a Wolverine and stuff like that. He was like, "Where's that? You only play as Wolverine." They confirmed that, and he's boring. I'm sorry.
The Mary Jane missions in Spider-Man 2 were a lot more improved because she had a taser gun.
I heard those were like, okay,
and one of them as well as symbiote Spider-Man is chasing you, and it's like a horror mission, and that was really good.
That's really cool.
The Mary Jane missions in Spider-Man 1, they suck.
Yeah,
they absolutely.
But at least they made an attempt.
Yeah, but they get better as they go because in Spider-Man you can like tag enemies and he attacks them and stuff like.
Yeah.
But why is it Wolverine game? Why isn't it an X-Men game?
I don't know.
Why can you not have like 5 characters you change between?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like you could have Wolverine.
Yeah.
You could even have it that certain characters are for certain sections. Like Wolverine's a brawlery mission.
Yeah.
Like Cyclops is whatever. Nightcrawler, you can traverse around the city because he can teleport.
Cyclops should be a first-person shooter.
Yeah.
You know.
Jean, Angel, Rogue, like Iceman.
Jean's there with you like the entire plot. Like, why
imagine going around the city on your ice slide.
Yeah, man.
Or flying around a sunspotter.
Yeah, man. I don't know. It's really disappointing.
We need a good X-Men game.
We're not getting it.
I'd love a good Marvel fighting game as well. Like Injustice style.
That just came out.
Did it?
Marvel Tokon.
No, it's not out yet, is it?
No, that's out.
Is it?
That came out last week. You should play it.
Oh, I guess I know what
it's
I'm
got
doing
like
this week.
10 out of 10 reviews. People are loving it. A bunch of our friends, like Dan and Zach and they were all playing it.
It came out. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, definitely.
I'll probably play Marvel. What's it called? Tokon.
I also Tokon like Token, but with an O-N. Tokon Fighters or some shit like that, I think. But yeah, that's up.
Came out August 6th.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, no.
I'm playing that.
Yeah, I think you'd have a blast.
Yeah, because I like the Injustice games.
Yeah, I mean, this is made by the guys who made like a bunch of other like really prestigious fighting games, to my understanding. I don't remember their name, but yeah. Tokon Fighting Souls. Arc System Works, yeah.
Have you seen the Avatar Last Airbender fighting game?
By the way, they're a Japanese studio. It sold 3,000 copies in Japan, but it's still sold amazing worldwide. I know.
It'll get another sale now this weekend.
Yeah, there you go. Sorry, go ahead. You were going to ask me something?
There was an Avatar fighting game as well. That looks pretty cool.
That was apparently really good as well. Yeah. That was apparently really good as well. And like genuinely really, really good. Like fighting game people who really are into those games like those. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I just think like it's unfortunate this is happening to Wolverine. It's awesome this is happening to GTA 6. But like, I don't know. I just wish things were better. But it's also like Sony is way too confident in its games right now because they heard with Yote that they were getting too safe gameplay-wise with their games.
I like Yote.
I know, but a lot of people said that game was playing it way too safe with its gameplay and its story. So, I don't know. I didn't play it. I couldn't because they didn't put anywhere except for the PS6 or PS5, which I'm not buying just for that game. I bought a PS4 for Tsushima because that reviewed so well, but this one didn't get me. So, I
really enjoyed it.
I would have liked to have played it.
The bounties is so cool. That's such a cool system.
It's like I assume it's like what you call it system from the Lord of the Rings games. The Nemesis system, is it? Where it's
I didn't play that. You basically rock up to a board and it's like these things and you can get a bounty.
Yeah.
But also because you're always on the board and like your drawing looks different every time you go up, the more people you kill and stuff.
Oh,
like,
cool.
There's a bounty on you or whatever. And then you just take it off and you can accept the bounty and it's like, go kill this person. Most of the time it's like a boss fight, but sometimes it's different. So like one of them's like these 3 like bandits and you have to go into a cave and it's like you can do stealth and take them out, or you can just fight the 3 of them at once in a big boss fight.
Okay, that's
So
cool.
that's really cool.
That's
It
cool.
was probably my favorite part of the game.
Do you know what the
bounties and
Nemesis
stuff.
system is?
The which?
Nemesis system?
I've heard of that, yeah.
So the way that works, this is why I thought it was this, but the Nemesis system is like, it was trademarked by Warner Brothers.
Oh, this is in the shadow of things.
Yeah.
Is it?
They don't even make games anymore, and they still own the trademark for this, so I hope it expires. But because I think they have to use it at some point. But it's crazy that you can trademark mechanics. Either way, you're going out taking out orcs in the game because you're in Shadow, you're in Mordor,
Yeah.
right? But also you're a wraith. You're like halfway onto becoming like a ring wraith.
Yeah.
So like when you die, that's canon, and you come back, right? So if an orc, every orc is loaded with like personality traits, like afraid of fire, or like really tanky but really slow and stuff like that, right? If you go to one of the one, let's say you're like, that guy's afraid of fire, I'm gonna go over to him and I'm gonna use fire against him. You use fire against him, but his orcs overwhelm you and you die, right? So you respawn at a certain safe point in the map. That guy has just leveled up 3 tiers for killing Talion, Last Ranger of Gondor, and he has gotten over his phobia of fire.
Oh, that's cool.
He is much harder to kill now.
Yeah.
And next time you do challenge him, which won't be, now you're going to have to go and level up and do other bosses in other areas and stuff like that, he will go, back for more, Talion, fire won't work this time. Like, it remembers, and it's so cool. But it will even remember, like, if you used fire arrows, it has a line for that. If you dropped fire on him from, like, a burning pot of oil above, it will remember that. That would be in the line. It's
That's
like,
cool,
that's
man.
so cool.
That is cool.
Yeah. But yeah, and then like, yeah, you and the bosses like play off each other and rank up and stuff like that. Assassin's Creed Odyssey had a similar thing with like other mercenaries that were in the world.
Yeah.
And that was really fun as well, but it wasn't quite as like in depth.
That's
But
cool.
yeah, cool system. Anyway, do you want to talk about Spider-Man a little bit? How that's been going, or do you want to move on to another topic?
I only just started, so
Fair
I'd
enough.
love to choose a go as well.
We'll keep it for another week.
Yeah. Did you see Kratos has officially been recast with Dave Bautista?
Yeah, I don't think that's a good cast. Everyone's like, "Wow, amazing cast," but
I
I don't really think that's.
I
a good
think
cast.
out of all the wrestlers turned actors, he's got the best acting ability.
Absolutely.
And I think John Cena has come on an awful lot.
Yeah.
And I think John Cena, like, he
I
might
heard
just
Peacemaker is amazing.
be. Yeah,
Like,
he
his
might
acting
just be
is
the chillest guy alive. Like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
such a gentleman.
He seems so genuine. Like.
Yeah,
He's very intelligent as well. He actually listens to talk about
super
serious
intelligent.
issues. Yeah.
Super intelligent.
Then we have a new Untitled MCU film has officially been slated for September 11th, 2029. But they don't have a title. It's 100%. Oh, yeah. It's 100. Okay. Well, now Mark Wahlberg must be in it. It's definitely got to be Spider-Man 5. It just has to be. Like, it made so much money, there's no way it's not.
Yeah, it might be. Or it might be another Avengers.
Yeah, it could be, yeah. The next Pirates of the Caribbean movie will reportedly focus on main character played by Margot Robbie. Johnny Depp will return as Jack Sparrow, but would only be a side character in the film.
Interesting.
I think you can just move away from Johnny Depp and go in your own direction.
Yeah, I don't know. That's tough for them.
I don't really want there to be another one.
No.
Because the first 3, like we talked about, are really, really good, and then it kind of declines. The
Yeah.
first one's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Margot Robbie's a good actress, though, so we'll see.
Yeah, she is.
Tom Holland will reportedly earn over 100 million for Spider-Man Brand New Day. His starting salary was 20 million for the movie. He was getting paid, and then he asked to put in his contract box office bonuses, and because it earned so much, he's going to get paid out over 100 million.
Smart.
Yeah.
Yep.
And do you know what? He deserves it because he
did a good job in the film.
Yeah. These are all fast topics. Welcome to Derry has officially greenlit its season 2.
It took that long to greenlight it?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Which I'm surprised because the first one was received really well and it was Stranger Things but better. I said it.
Yeah.
Really, really good. Indy Navarrete, right, is getting a lot of flack.
Is it Navarrete?
It's either Navarrete or Navarrete, whatever. Okay. She's getting a lot of flack online because it came out that she turned down a role in Heat 2 to star as Rogue. So people are like, oh, you turned down Heat 2, that's so stupid. She can do whatever she wants. It's her career.
Yeah, that's bizarre.
Like, you could have worked with Leonardo DiCaprio and whoever, is it Martin Scorsese or I don't know. You could have been in Heat 2, and she's like, but like
I'm sure she had a lot of roles coming her way, buddy.
Yeah. She turned down a few things, but like she's like
she wants a career.
But someone made a good point. They're like, why would she want to star in Heat 2 where she's just going to play someone's wife or daughter in a minor role, or she could star in this money making machine?
I think Rogue is actually the more interesting role.
That she's going to be guaranteed to have worked for 10 years. But also as well, she's a massive like nerd. Like she loves superhero stuff. She loves she's a huge Call of Duty fan. She used to stream Call of Duty online.
Yeah, I didn't get the vibe she was a fan. But
yeah,
I got the vibe she did it for money. But no,
someone was interviewing her and they gave her like a vintage copy of Modern Warfare 2 and she was like freaking out and stuff. And then they started asking her questions and she knew like a load of stuff. So she's actually a big fan. She also, I don't know if this was just an edited thing, but it was like in Obsession, the other way he cracks the thing. He's like, oh, I wish she'd love me. Yeah. It's like, oh, I wish that she was cracked at Smash Bros. And then it's her on the headset and it's like Mario just messing everyone up in Smash Bros. But I don't know if that was her playing Call of Duty and they just put in the Smash Bros thing or if she did play some Smash Bros. But I don't know.
Have you seen that meme that's going around? Speaking of like edits of movie things, have you seen that meme where it's like, it's Robert Pattinson's like, you know, or the caption will say like, when you're ordering pizza and the broke friend goes, throw some wings in too.
Yeah.
And then it's Robert Pattinson. It's the clip of him going, somebody get these beggars out of here. But it's been redubbed really bad to just say, sure, man, why not? You're my friend. I've got you.
Ever since that primetime trailer came out, I'm just seeing like montages of like Chris Hansen's best intros.
Yeah.
And it's like one guy and he's like, he's like, oh, can I get a hug? And then she's like, no. And he walks there, he's like, no hug for me?
No hug for me?
He's like, where's my hug?
Yeah, it's so funny. I love him. Apparently, he would not sign an NDA to watch the movie.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because, And, I don't think that movie is going to be, like, making a hero out of Chris Hansen. So we'll see.
I think it's going to make him almost seem bad in some parts.
It is, yeah.
I'm going to watch it, though, because...
Yeah, definitely.
Our Pats is coming for that Oscar.
By God, you better get it.
I think I sent you this during the week, but I one day got bored and I calculated the total runtime to watch everything Marvel has ever produced. Animated shows, animated movies, live action shows, live action movies. And it apparently would take 1,275 hours, which would be 53 days and 3 hours. But that's if you do not stop, like to eat, drink, anything. That's a lot, man.
Yeah.
And then I actually went back and I was like, I don't think I missed anything. And I did. I missed the Hulk versus Wolverine film and the Hulk versus Thor film, which are about 80 minutes each. So
wait, what?
Yeah, animated. There's Hulk versus Thor and then Hulk versus Wolverine animated films. They're actually good.
They're canon?
Oh, no, this isn't canon. It's just everything they've ever produced.
Oh!
This is like Legion, The Runaways, Cloak and Dagger.
Gotcha.
Yeah, this isn't just MCU. This is everything.
That's fair enough.
Yeah. And then I went down to the list and I was looking at stuff I'd seen and hadn't seen. No, I'm not going to watch a lot of stuff. But I was like, some stuff... I'm actually going to watch Legion because I'm interested in that.
What is that? I have no idea who that is or what that is. Is he an X-Men?
Kind of. Professor X has a son. His son is Legion. But his son has split personality disorder.
Yeah.
Where he has like a load of different personalities. And they all have different powers. And it's all like... But it's supposed to be... It's presented of like... Yeah, sure. It's said that he's Charles Xavier's son, but it's like its own thing. And it's like... a psychological thriller, and it's 2 seasons, and it's supposed to be like the reviews are really, really good.
Interesting.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm interested. Yeah, and it's Dan Stevenson plays Legion.
Don't know him, but
you've definitely seen him in something. I'm trying to think that what he was in that you might have seen, but
I doubt it.
That's kind of all I had, bar 2 other topics. So we talked about lanterns, Green Lanterns.
Oh yeah, you've watched it now.
The trailers and stuff were coming out, and I was like, this doesn't look great. And then I watched. So episode 2 came out last night. I haven't had a chance to watch that. I watched this evening. Episode 1 came out last week, and I was like, I think I'm just going to wait for it all to come out and binge it. And then one of my friends was like, oh man, it's really good. So I sat down and watched. Oh man, it's so good.
Hell yeah, man.
It's one of the best pilot episodes I've ever seen.
Fair enough, man.
It's fantastic. I haven't seen True Detective, but people are saying it's very True Detective.
Mm-hmm.
It's these 2 homies. Well, they're not homies, but they rock up to this... this is just the basic premise. There's been a murder, and Hal Jordan's like, man, it's aliens, man. And then the town like, it's not aliens. And he's like, it's aliens, man. And there's a little scene where he's interrogating someone, and without giving anything away, that scene's phenomenal.
Okay.
It's phenomenal. And it's like he's trying to make the person slip up and reveal they're an alien, but it's really good. And him as Hal Jordan is just, and he's so good. Like,
Yeah.
really, really good. And it's set across 2 time periods. So this episode mostly takes place in 2016, and then the end flashes forward to 2026. And it looks like it's going to and the mystery is going to weave between the 2 timelines.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Really good. And the way they do even the ring is so like subtle, but really, really good and stuff. But yeah, I'm excited to watch more of it. But I was kind of like, the DC after the last Supergirl, I was like, they might be running on. They might not be doing great. This looks promising. Clayface looks promising.
Yeah, Clayface does look
the
promising.
Jimmy Olsen show is a bit kind of. I don't know why you're doing Jimmy Olsen show.
So stupid.
Yeah, but before you have a Batman or a Wonder Woman or.
I don't know.
That was kind of all my topics.
That's all your topics?
Yeah, there wasn't much.
I've got 2 film things.
Well, other than that, we rewatched X-Men. We're going to talk about that.
We'll talk about that. First of all, Night of the Seven Kingdoms season 2 is finished filming.
Oh yeah.
So that's cool. Peter Claffey is being eyed for Beast again, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah. And speaking of X-Men casting, someone else is being eyed.
There's also rumored that some of it's going to film in Ireland. That's a rumor. Though.
Yeah. They're looking at a studio here.
That's where I'll meet Indian Eveready.
Maybe. Yeah. Okay. So this rumor is fascinating to me. Apparently, Anya Taylor-Joy has been approached about reprising her role as Magic.
She should.
I don't think so.
You do run into something there.
I think she has had her time, and she's a gorgeous woman, and she doesn't look ancient. Don't get me wrong. Like, that's not what I'm saying. But I also kind of think
she's older than
she looks a little older,
and she's supposed to be Colossus' younger sister. So
yeah. I think I'd probably get someone. I'd probably try and get the girl that plays Shin Hati.
What age is she though?
I don't know, but she's short and she looks like she could fit in with the cast.
Yeah, because there's an age thing. Well, they could just change it, make her Colossus' older sister or twin or whatever. But whatever.
Are they actually related, or are they?
Yeah, she's his sister, and I think she's a great character. I think Colossus is so boring, man.
Yeah. I mean, I think Colossus has his role in.
But maybe she's coming back in like Secret Wars, and it's a one and done thing.
Maybe I don't know. Well, Kevin Feige apparently was like, "I want you to come back properly as Magic.
Yeah.
Give it a go." So we'll see. I don't know. I mean, I want Magic back. Magic is my favorite X-Men.
Sick.
So we'll see. I
haven't watched New Mutants though, but apparently she's really good. But I've seen like little clips and like she's just a great actress anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's 30 years old, so she's about. The rest of the X-Men are between 22, 23, and 25. So she's 5 years older. She's not massively older, but if you were staying canon, you'd have to make Colossus like 35 then.
Yeah,
he's a bit older, but you could do or not do Colossus.
Before we get into X-Men and stuff, I want to dust off some other topics. So you've heard of a game called Elden Ring, and you've heard of Dark Souls. You have vague awarenesses of them, right? If I gave you Elden Ring...
The Elden Ring movie, the guy who's cast as Cyclops is going to be the main character in that as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's playing... Okay, interesting. We still don't know exactly what that movie is covering, which is interesting. But that movie's supposed to come out like next year, I think. Like early next year.
I don't know.
So, let's see. Okay, so speaking of, if I gave you Elden Ring, what do you know about Elden Ring? Could you market Elden Ring to me right now?
Is that thing where we were fighting Mary or whatever?
Mary?
Was that game I played here one day with you and we were fighting this
boss? Margaret?
Margaret.
Yeah.
Is that Elden Ring?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you were like, oh, you have to like be cautious here. And I was like, no, this guy on the horse is getting messed up, man. And then he messed me up.
Yeah. Difficult game, right?
Yeah.
A lot of logic. But if you were to market that game to me right now, how would you market it? How would you describe the game from your brief experience?
Like a dark fantasy open world kind
Bingo. You've hooked at least some people there, right? So they have this new game coming out called Duskbloods. It's exclusive to the Switch 2. Right?
Okay.
Straight away, that just does not seem like their thing, right? Now, how does it look? It looks like Victorian. Do you remember Bloodborne?
Yeah.
Bloodborne was also them.
Okay.
It looks like a more Victorian Bloodborne. People were jokingly calling this Bloodborne 2, right? The problem is that, first of all, the game is having network tests because it's a multiplayer game, right? The servers went down immediately. People were getting failed to login errors, and eventually From Software shut down the session, the test, and apologized. And they said they will announce revised testing arrangements later, which is obviously unfortunate. And I don't want FromSoft to suffer, even though I don't think this game is my thing or anyone else's. This game is so weird, man. So, like, okay. I'm going to describe how the gameplay loop works in this game, right? And when you lose me, when you stop understanding, let me know. And I'm gonna keep going anyway.
Okay.
But you just mark your confusion, you know? So, like,
time to lock in.
So you play from a list of selected characters, right? And they all have like slightly different abilities.
Yeah, you lost me.
So you load into a match, right? And it's the first phase of the moon on this night, right?
Okay.
And you're all in different quadrants of the city, right? And if you all need to level up, right, and kill bosses, right? And if you see someone in the wild, then you can kill them, right? But if you are near someone in the wild while they're fighting a boss, then an option comes up to cooperate with them. And then you can cooperate with them for the boss fight. Also, if you see someone in the wild and for some reason you don't want to kill them, you can wave at them. And then a box comes up on their screen saying, would you like to start an alliance? Wave back. And then you can, and then you're no longer able to damage each other. Friendly fire is like turned off and all that. So you can like have an alliance. Then at the end of the first day, there's like, you all get teleported to like a different area of the city and the game becomes harder, right? And your alliance stays. And then at the end of the first day, like the second like phase of the moon, the second day, like more stuff kind of happens, but nothing crazy. And then at the end of the second day, they eliminate 3 people based on
The public have voted you are the least compatible.
basically, right? There's like 8 people in a match. They eliminate 3, right? Or maybe it's 9. I think it's 9. So they eliminate 3 based on I don't know if they're invisible, but like you kind of have like, if you haven't done a lot around the map, you get eliminated.
Okay.
But it's kind of like, what's that metric? You
Yeah.
know what I mean? A little bit, except just do things. Then the second day, that happens again, except the restrictions are tighter, right? Or the third day, sorry. Then on the final day, you all get summoned up into this big clock tower full of blood, and you have to fight a boss while fighting each other, the last 3 of you, until only one person wins. And then you win the game.
Okay.
That's very complicated.
Sounds interesting.
It sounds interesting if you like PvP games and hard games at the same time,
Yeah.
and you want to play that kind of very intense 45-minute long experience a lot on your Switch, the casual console. I don't know, man. I just think this is
I forgot
like...
you said it was Switch 2 exclusive. I was like, oh yeah.
No one's doing this on the go.
No.
You can't, like... No one's doing this in the subway. I don't know, man. I'm just like, Jesus, this is...
I don't know why you'd make that a Switch 2 exclusive.
Just a lot of money, I guess. A lot of money. But I just thought, like, damn, that's weird. Other than that, in gaming, that's most of my stuff. So, a couple of games are coming out this week. First of all, there's a game from the original creator of Assassin's Creed called 1666 Amsterdam, which is about, like, the witch trials in Amsterdam at that stage. Turns out that game has been used with so much generative AI. He was trying to hide it, and then he realized, like, what's the point in hiding it? And he's like, if you point to a piece of writing in the game or art, it's impossible for us as developers to even tell if it was human made or AI because we've used so much. And I think that's so cool. And everyone was like, what is wrong with you? That is insane. So I was interested in this game, but I'm no longer. Because, like, humans made part of it. Aliens Fireteam Elite 2 is coming out. I think that's the XCOM style Aliens game. People really like those games though. And then Star Wars Zero Company, which is a game I'm going to be playing, is coming out on the 27th. So I'll have sunk a little bit of time into that by the time we record our next episode. Let's talk about some X-Men stuff. We watched X-Men.
What ones did you watch?
The first 3
Okay.
and 20 minutes of First Class
Okay.
and Days of Future
Why
Past.
only 20 minutes?
Because I meant to watch First Class immediately after coming off of X3, and I accidentally typed in Days of Future Past, and then I was 10 minutes in, and I was like, yeah, I'm just going to watch this.
Yeah.
Then I went back to First Class, and then I had other things going on.
I was going to watch the Rogue cut of Days of Future Past because I've never seen it, but I couldn't find it
The
anywhere.
Rogue cut?
Yeah, there's 27 minutes of extra footage. There's Joe in X-Men Days of Future Past when he like freaks out and he cuts Kitty Pryde.
Yeah.
Yeah, so apparently there's a whole subplot they had to cut from the movie to make it shorter, to put in so they get more show times and stuff, where because she's cut, she's bleeding out, she's going to die. But Joe Bobby's like, oh, I'm pulling the plug here. And he's like, oh, I can't because whatever. Yeah. So apparently to keep Wolverine in the past but stop Kitty from dying, Magneto and Iceman go on a side mission where they break into the X-Mansion where the Sentinels are keeping Rogue hostage because of her powers, and they break her out. And there's a whole like sequence there. Iceman and Magneto break her out. They bring her back. She takes Kitty's power, and then she holds Wolverine under. So she was in way more of the movie. But then when the movie's going cinema, like, no, you have to cut this many minutes from the film because if you don't, we can only show it so many times a day and make less money. So they had to shorten it. So it was originally like 2 hours 40 minutes, and it got cut down to like 2 hours.
God,
that sounds sick.
That sounds amazing.
I've seen little clips of like, and I think in the Rogue cut, I'm not 100% sure, but I think Iceman actually dies breaking her out. And it's only Magneto gets away with her. Wow. Yeah. But they cut all that. And there was a couple of small, like, it's like a director's cut. There's a couple of small extra scenes. I think when Mystique breaks him out of the camp, like, Havoc has more to do and stuff. But it's the little things add up. But that sounds sick.
That sounds
because
awesome.
one of the big complaints for that movie is they do too much in the past, not enough in the future.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they do enough in the future, but that would have been unreal. But I was trying to find it somewhere, and I can't find. It's not on Disney Plus.
But it's a fully finished cut.
It's fully finished cut. It's like the director's cut, but they call it the Rogue cut because they're in that Rogue was cut from the film.
Wow,
yeah.
I did not know that.
But like, it makes sense now when you think about the plot of the movie, doesn't it?
It does.
Because she gets cut and she just keeps going.
You also like almost don't see her again for the rest of the film.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, and you know when Magneto's like they blow up the X-Jet and he puts all the metal to the door.
Yeah,
and you can clearly see because I was watching out for it. He stops all the metal, but then the next scene, a piece got him.
Yeah,
yeah. I think
he's meant to die in the X-Mansion.
No, in the X-Men he gets wounded, and that's what that is. Yeah, but whatever. Like, Joe, I think the MVP of X-Men Days of Future Past is in the future. Blink is sick, man.
She is so cool looking.
Yeah,
she's also hot as fuck.
Okay, I watched X-Men 1, X-Men 2, X-Men 3, X-Men Origins Wolverine, Days of Future Past, the Wolverine, and last night First Class, the Wolverine, and X-Men Days of Future Past. I'm going to watch them all. I watched all the old Spider-Mans. But, yeah, do you think you'll watch any more X-Men movies? Or?
No. I think I'm good. I've had a good fill.
X-Men 1.
But I mostly just like, I don't know, I'll probably finish First Class. But like
First Class is I would say it's not the best one, but it's my favorite one.
Yeah, I'll finish.
I used to think it was the best one, but I think X-Men Days of Future Past is small but stronger.
I'll finish that. I used to think First Class was better than Days of Future Past slightly.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But
First Class.
I'll finish that. But like excuse I don't think I'll do any of the other ones.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just kind of wanted to see these to refresh myself, for...
Not better than you remember.
X3 was. X1 and X2 were as good as I remember.
Yeah. X1, I think it's good, but I think out of all of them, the age is the worst. Like,
I don't think it aged that bad.
It's not my favorite, anyway. It's fine, like, it's...
I like a lot of that movie.
Yeah.
Like, I think a lot of that.
It's the one Cyclops does the most in.
Yeah.
And he still doesn't do a lot in.
No.
I think he was very well cast, and they just wasted him.
Yeah.
Yeah. But X1. That's as well. Rogue probably has the most to do in that film.
Yes, definitely.
After that, it's like... When I was watching the trilogy, I was like, oh man, Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen, like, you could not have cast this better.
Yep.
And then I was like, I remember liking James McAvoy and Michael Fassbender on the same level, if not more. So I was like, that'll be interesting. And I was going back, I was like, there's no way I'm going to like them more. I was like, oh man, they're so good.
Yep.
Like Days of Future Past, I think Professor X, you would argue, is the main character. And I think he gives the best performance of the whole film.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah, he's so good.
Yeah, I would completely agree. Yeah. I it's hard for me to compare like I kicked the table. It's hard for me to compare the two generations.
Yeah.
In a way. Because they feel like two parts of the same whole. They are, but I don't know.
Well, First Class was supposed to be like a proper reboot, and then Bryan Singer was like, "I have this idea for Days of Future Past. We can use the old cast."
Yeah,
and it just worked.
So good.
It worked
so good. It's so good. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't think I have a preference anymore that I would have once had towards Fassbender and McAvoy. I still think it should have been them though.
After we watched it, I was like, they should have just kept them.
They should have said it the whole time. Yeah. They should have just kept them.
Joe, if they kept them, I don't think a single person will complain. Well, someone will complain, but whatever, get over it.
Yeah, fuck off.
Oh, they're so good.
It sucks that it's not them.
But X1, you were saying Sabretooth sucks.
He does.
Yeah. Darth Maul is Toad. I forgot that till I rewatched it.
Is that Peter Serafinowicz?
Ray Park.
Oh, Ray Park.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I really liked X1 a lot more. I mean, fuck, man. What happens to a toad when it gets struck by lightning?
Yeah.
Same thing that happens to anything else. Oh! Nowadays, people are like, oh, that line was so cheesy. Oh, that's the hardest fucking line in the world.
I think Halle Berry in that movie is not great.
I don't think it's her fault. That's the way, because Jean is the exact same. The way that women were directed in those movies back then was so different.
Jean in that movie, I was going to say, is not great. But also, why are they making her do some weird accent? And then it's just gone. I think it's good they just got rid of the accent. But she's doing like a really weird accent, the first one. And it's kind of...
Yeah, it's weird. It's like half British.
Yeah. I think as well, Wolverine in that movie is just... He's great. He's perfect. Yeah, there's not much... Like, Magneto's plan's a bit goofy, but like, whatever, it was 2000.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't think it's that bad.
No,
I think it's like he's making a statement. He's being a terrorist.
But I love how they're like, we're going to get Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen, right? And people aren't taking these superhero movies too seriously. And then Ian McKellen and Patrick Stewart like, this is a car crash. Like, I'm going.
Yeah.
They're so good in that movie.
I love it. That first conversation.
You believe as well that they've just been friends their whole life. Like.
That first conversation.
At the very start.
So good.
But even the opening the movie with the Auschwitz stuff.
Yeah,
that was perfect.
Yeah. It's really cool how they played the same scenes then in First Class.
Yeah,
they didn't reshoot that, did they?
No, they did. Yeah.
Oh, they did.
They did. Yeah, but they made it look very similar. Like.
So similar. Yeah. My God, man, I just love the.
As you watch the movies, if you start doing the maths of like what age are the characters, it's very inconsistent. But who cares?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, it is. It is inconsistent, but it's just like whatever. They're telling the story.
But X1, it's like, I think it's good. I wouldn't say it's fantastic.
I would.
For the time it came out, it was very good.
That's like an 8 out of 10 movie for me.
But I think the problem is I watched that and I was like, it was good. And then I watched X2 and I was like, oh my God, this is on another level.
8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10. That's how this trilogy goes through.
I think X2, I could make the arguments 10 out of 10.
I could as well. Yeah,
that opening scene with Nightcrawler in the White House.
Oh my God.
What a way to his powers.
Oh my God. Man.
Everyone's better. They kind of sideline Cyclops, but for that story, I can see why they sidelined him.
Yeah.
And then I think he would have had a bigger role in X3 if he wasn't filming Superman Returns at the time.
Oh, is that why he's
That's why he's killed off, yeah.
Interesting, yeah.
Because Bryan Singer and James Marsden, because it's a different director for X3. Mm-hmm. It was originally supposed to be Matthew Vaughn who did First Class. But then, I can't remember what happened. But so then he left to do Superman Returns and James Marsden was like, he kind of did not with me the last two movies, so I'm going to go as well. So they killed him off. X2 though, the way they even do the Wolverine, like what's his name? Brian Cox as a striker.
Yeah.
Oh man, so good.
I know, man.
Oh, everyone's that
just hits different.
That scene where he breaks out of prison, Magneto. It's so cold, man. He's so cold. He's so cold.
He's so cold.
Oh, it's so good,
man. Like, if I was an agent working in the prison, Mystique had just she would have had an even easier time just with me. Like, to be honest with you, I don't know. That was those were. Is that Wyatt Russell?
Where?
The fat guard. Like it's.
No, I don't think so.
It looks so much like him.
Sure, that was 20-something years ago, wasn't it?
I know. So I'm like, there's no way. But then I'm like, is it? Is it him when he was like 22 or something? How old is he now?
I'd say he's in his. Yeah, it could have. He's in his.
It could have been like, right? I don't know. Maybe not.
No, he's not.
It's not him?
No.
Okay. It looked like him so much. And I was going to be like, wow, first Wyatt Russell role I liked.
What do you think of Alan Cumming as Night? Yeah, he's 40. So he could have been in it, but.
Yeah.
Alan Cumming as Nightcrawler.
Good.
Good cast,
good.
Yeah. I like how
Just good, but good.
Yeah. I like how they did the religious stuff for this character. They didn't throw it in your face too much, but it was still present.
No, I thought it was very good, like the way it was done.
Storm's much better. Jean's much better.
Yeah. God, Storm is so bad in X2. Halle Berry's so hot.
When you watch those movies, though, like back to back to back, the Wolverine Jean stuff is so weak.
It is.
the love stuff, and it makes him a bit like.
And I kind of hate how like.
He has across the whole franchise. He has 3 love interests.
I'm so sorry for the audience. I don't know what's coming over me.
He has Jean Mariko from the Wolverine, and he has Silver Fox from X-Men Origins. And people would say X-Men Origins is one of the worst X-Men movies, right? Fair enough, but that's his best love interest across the whole thing. Because
what's her name in that movie?
The character she's called Silver Fox from the comics, but I can't remember what her name is in the movie.
Yeah.
But him and Jean, I don't think that works really.
No.
It's kind of creepy when you watch it.
It's not even creepy. It's just like not great, but it's just like.
And if you look at the timeline, so he rocks up in X-Men 1. Yeah. He immediately leaves, and then he comes back in X-Men 2. So he spent like no time in her. He's like, oh, I love you.
Yeah.
And she dies at the end of X2.
Yeah.
So he's known her for like 15 minutes.
Yeah. I hate that modern Wolverine now must love Jean Grey.
Yeah.
Because of those movies. That's the worst sin of these movies.
I seen a clip on TikTok, and it's a guy watching the 90s X-Men show, and he's like, Wolverine's a bum, man. Look at this loser sitting in his bed. Look at this photo of Jean, her boyfriend, man. He's like, if anyone else did this, we'd call him a cock because it's Wolverine.
No, he's real for that. I don't know.
In the road cut as well, Wolverine is with Storm.
Really?
Yeah. Makes sense, though.
That does make sense. I kind of wanted that to happen to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I was watching the films, it was like, damn. Like, especially when, like, she's taking over. She makes the decision to take over the school and Last Stand and stuff like that. Which is nowhere near as bad as I remember, by the way.
Last Stand, yeah.
Yeah.
You anything else to say on X2? We just go straight there. I think X2, there's not much more to say.
There's not much more to say because it's perfect.
It's just so good. Like.
It's just perfect. The scene where the Harriers are like following them through their storm, and Storm is using her powers, and Jean's doing her stuff. Is maybe one of the best like aerial sequences.
Like X2 Wolverine is very much the main character, but they give everyone else enough to do besides Cyclops.
Yeah, I'm trying to think like, is there anything else I want to cover?
Even Colossus, like when Wolverine's hacking him up in the mansion, Colossus is a big enough role there.
Yeah, like I thought that was good. Yeah, no, I don't have a ton more to say. I just thought it was like a really, really good movie.
And especially for how long ago that came out, it was really good.
2003.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy.
X-Men The Last Stand.
Yeah.
Overhated and underrated.
It is.
And I've always said it.
I'm the Juggernaut bitch is not even that bad of a line.
Yeah.
There's so many things I actually do really like about this movie.
When I was younger,
like, one of my other favorite X-Men, Angel, is like he doesn't have a massive role.
Do, though, yeah.
He doesn't, but like, see, my sister said it like, oh, he doesn't have a lot to do as well, and I was
but
like,
I think
it's such an important, like, it's the entire like moral crux of the
he's
film.
Cutting off the wings, like
But
I think
it's what is there with him is so striking and uncomfortable. And
but if they were making X-Men 4, he definitely would have been more prominent.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But what we get with him is perfect.
Yeah.
I think.
See, people are like, they tried to do too much in this film. They did The Cure and Jean Grey. And fair enough, you could have split it across 2 films.
I'm glad it's more about The Cure than Jean Grey.
Yeah. But she is kind of shoehorned in there, but I thought it was fine.
Yeah.
Like, whatever.
Yeah.
They did kill off Cyclops, though, and I didn't love that. But, like, he was filming other movies, so he couldn't do anything else. They could have just done, like, what they could have done was just...
They didn't have the Marvel money to just make people stay then.
They could have just, at that time, if they wanted to, now this is whatever, but they could have had Cyclops leave because he's so depressed about Jean. Leave all the Jean stuff out, just do The Cure, and then X-Men 4, Jean comes back, and then you can bring Cyclops back.
Yeah.
But I suppose they didn't know they were going to make a 5th or 4th one. But I think it's fine. I think it's good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
When I was younger, it was my favourite one. I used to rent it like once a week, once every 2 weeks with my dad, just because the action was really cool. Right?
It is great action. It is great action.
Rogue doesn't get a lot to do in it.
No, which is kind of unfortunate, but...
yeah.
I don't know, I like her arc, though.
Yeah, it makes sense that this version of Rogue would take the Cure, though.
Yeah, it does.
Because people give out that she never would have taken it, but also the Cure doesn't work.
Yeah, not forever.
Yeah.
It's temporary.
Yeah.
So, yeah. God, that's that scene at the end as well with Magneto.
Yeah.
Which slightly
Beast in that movie as well. Incredible casting.
Great casting.
Great casting.
Yeah.
There's also a plot hole because the next 1 or 2 you see Hank McCoy on a TV in the background.
Yeah.
And he's not blue, but
yeah.
It doesn't matter.
How does Beast even get like he is?
It's just part of his mutation. Is over time he mutates more. But in X-Men First Class, it's like he tried to cure his mutation, and it just
because I haven't gotten to the part that he's in it yet, but I remember that he was in it.
Yeah. But there's also, I think X3 there it shows Bolivar Trask, and it's not Peter Dinklage, but like it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter now.
What else? Oh yeah, like as much as I don't like the Jean Wolverine romance, I think in this one when he kills her at the end, and like when he's walking up, and he's like, she's like you just see his like skeleton. He's been pulled apart, and then I thought that was done really well.
I thought that was really good as well.
Showing Professor X isn't the perfect dude. I thought that was good.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah,
agreed. My least favorite thing about X2 is kind of like mind controlling him feels dirty.
Yeah,
like I don't know. There's something about that I like. I can't put my finger on, but I don't think it's perfect. But I liked this movie more than I remembered.
The one thing I don't like is Magneto just leaves Mystique instantly.
Oh, I love that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, fair.
Because she's not a mutant anymore.
Yeah.
She's joined the other side.
I suppose, yeah.
Like, also, like, to me, the whole thing about, like, the tragedy of, like, Mystique is that, like, Magneto's side is more intoxicating, and she's had so much trouble that whenever she does see a sign to be, like, regress towards his side, it's so easy to grab onto that because it's easier to hold on to anger than it is to hold on to hope for her and for most people. But Magneto doesn't fucking love her. Charles does. Yeah. That's the tragedy of it to me. So I think that's perfect.
Yeah,
I think he would. In every world he would.
I wish they did a little bit more like,
because to him, she's not beautiful unless she's
blue. Well, mutant.
Beautiful.
Yeah. That scene as well where he just stops the truck. It's like you're just him. Like.
Yeah, he is.
You're just him. Like.
He is him.
He's so good as Magneto.
He's great.
And so is Michael Fassbender.
Yep.
And then I wish they did a bit more with the mutants he breaks out of the truck, like Multiple Men and stuff.
Multiple Man does nothing for me, man.
Yeah.
I think he's the dumbest.
They wanted to make a Multiple Man movie with James Franco.
Yeah. Sure.
But X3, there's not much. I just think it's underrated.
Yeah.
It has my favorite X-Men and Kitty Pryde, but I think a complete miscast.
Okay.
It just doesn't feel like the same character to me.
She at the time, I guess. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
But First Class. I don't know much to say about this movie because I haven't finished it yet.
Yeah.
We can talk more about this.
Do you know the scene where Wolverine's fighting your man and he's like cutting him and your man's losing the hands? And then he kicks him in the balls. He's like, grow those back.
Yeah.
Really cheesy, but I was watching that and Rachel was there and she was just kind of on her phone. And then that happened. She just started laughing. I was like, yeah, it holds up.
Yeah. It is funny. It made me laugh as well. But I don't have a ton to say about First Class yet. We can talk about that next week if you want, after I've seen it.
I love First Class.
Days of Future Past, great film.
Yeah.
Great film.
Great film. Perfect film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Sentinels are so scary.
It's that and First Class. Between that, it's my favorite.
Yeah.
How much of First Class? No, we'll just wait till next week.
Yeah, I've seen almost none of it. I've seen almost none of it.
This is the last one you watched.
What's that?
This is the last one you watched.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to watch Wolverine or X-Men Origins Wolverine?
Not sure yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure yet.
We'll leave it. You might watch it next week.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch Logan as well. So
that I've seen very recently, so I won't rewatch that.
Yeah.
I also don't want to put myself through it.
X-Men Days of Future Past.
Such a great movie, such a sad movie.
The stuff at the start. Oh, man. Like the future stuff where it shows the Sentinels.
Oh, it's great.
Just hacking them up.
It's great,
man.
Good. It's so good. I do think, I've always thought their explanation for how they're able to go back into the past is really wishy-washy, but you just get it. It's the clip of him going, somebody get these beggars out of here. But
sent back. It wasn't Wolverine.
Really?
Yeah, but they were never going to do that because Jackman's the star of these movies, so he was always going to be the one.
Yeah.
But it makes sense in the context of the movie why it's him, because like no one else would survive it.
Yeah, no, it does make sense.
The scene as well where Professor X is like looking in his mind and he's like, he sees like, oh, you've been through so much pain and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, oh man, that was great.
Yeah.
James McAvoy, he was trying to earn his Oscar here. Like,
man, it's so good. And the scene when they finally meet Trask, the day that Mystique was supposed to kill him or whatever.
Yeah.
Like that whole scene.
And he just leaves her.
So good.
There's not a bad thing in this movie.
No.
There's not a single bad thing in this movie. It's so good. People are like, oh, it makes no sense that the stuff for his spine gets rid of his powers. But like, it makes no sense they have powers. So like, get over it. Like,
stuff in whose spine?
Do you know the way Professor X can walk?
Oh, yeah.
Because he's taking stuff for his spine and that suppresses his powers.
I don't think it's that far off.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's whatever. Like but
but
he's not even doing that to walk. He's doing it to get rid of it.
Mutations are not magic.
Yeah.
You know?
But it's like, even the thing where it's like, he's like, oh, you got rid of your, no, is it? You sacrificed your powers so you could walk. He's like, no, I sacrificed my powers so I could sleep or whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, great.
Yeah.
He's so good in that movie.
He's so good.
Like, and I love Michael Fassbender as well.
Also, like Nicholas Hoult as Hank in that film is really good.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
The Quicksilver scene is really good too.
That scene is so good. So good, man. I really like that. I like that scene. I remembered it being that good. Yeah. But then you see it and you're just like, my God.
It's really good. There's what I seen with him as well in X-Men Apocalypse, and it's probably the best part of X-Men
I
Apocalypse.
love all of the Fassbender McAvoy stuff in that.
They're
film.
so-
Where they so badly want to reconnect and be friends again, but too much has happened.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just like you feel the weight of that. It's it's
And even as well with that, like when they're like, "Oh, this is going to happen in the future. We have to stop Mystique."
Yeah.
And you can see he's like, "Oh, I'm going to kill her."
yeah.
If that's what it's going to do, like, and I
Yeah.
was like, "Yeah." They're both so good.
I love that it came down to Mystique's decision as well.
Yeah.
It felt like a great way to, like, put a cap for me on the Fox timeline, other than obviously, like, the Logan, which Logan is like dubiously canon from my understanding of things anyway.
With Logan, it's supposed to be, you can think that that's canon, or you can think it's an Elseworlds thing.
Yeah.
You get to make the choice.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Which I think is the right move.
Yeah.
Logan's so good, though.
The stuff in the future is really good. Like where the Sentinels just start adapting to their powers.
Yeah.
And it's like, that like they can't.
Sentinels are so scary, man. Sentinels are so fucking scary.
But even the last fight there, once they kill Storm, and it's like the goal now is not to kill them, but it's just like stop them getting in.
Yup.
And they just start throwing all the metal, and then Blink's using the portals and stuff. And oh man, even when they use her powers against her, she'll use like a portal to like save one guy, and then he just turns around and stabs through it.
So bad.
So cool, man.
It's so cool, but it's just like, oh my god, it feels like the end of Halo Reach.
But it's brutal as well, because when he grabs Colossus' arm at the very start, it's like Blink, you miss it. He takes the metal and he rips his arm off, and then you punch him in the head and you see it dent.
Yeah.
And then he rips Iceman's head off and stands on it and stuff. It's brutal, like.
Yeah, it's rough, man.
And when they're killing him at the end as well, Sunspot's like shooting fire. They cut his arms off and you see it's shooting from his. Oh man, it's so good. Like.
It's so good. It's so good. Days of Future Past is
the
damn
stuff
close
in the
to
future
perfect.
is really good, and stuff in the past is so good as well. Like.
Yeah.
Even where Wolverine like wakes up, and it's like the song that's playing is like the first time ever I saw your face, whatever.
Yeah.
When he wakes up at the end, it's the same song.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
So he wakes up, and then when he wakes up, it's playing.
Yeah.
Like,
That's funny.
oh man, it's so good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the film. I really want to watch the roll cut now.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
I might watch the roll cut before next week.
Yeah. I'll see if I can find it.
If I could even find somewhere
find
which just
that.
showed you the deleted footage, I'd watch it. But I was looking on YouTube and everything, and I can't find it. But you can
I'll look
actually,
at that.
I was Googling, you can actually, like, if you bought it on disc, you
roll
could
cut
buy a
can be on.
version
That
that you
has-
could watch. I have the DVD, but the DVD I checked, it doesn't have the roll cut.
Interesting.
But you can probably rent it somewhere.
Yeah.
Like the actual extended version of it, like.
Interesting. Okay. I'll look into that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this was our little X-Men review. Yeah. I don't have a ton more to say. But
Next week we might have more to
Next
say.
week we'll hopefully cover First Class and maybe some other stuff. Maybe we'll see. We'll see what we have time for during the week. This has been another episode of Double Exposure. Done. Play us out.
Oh, yeah. Very important episode.
Oh, yeah.
Will I reveal why it was so important?
Please.